What is up, YouTube? It is Wild Hablack here. Sorry for the low quality webcam video, but big exciting news. I am ecstatic. The draft, first round was yesterday, second round is going on today, and all other rounds. Guys, I am so stoked because the Wild made a trade that will benefit them hugely. Okay, first off, Wild with their first pick in the 10th, in their first round, in the 10th pick, selected defenseman Jonas Broden from the Swedish Elite League. I'm super stoked with him. I watched tape of him. He's a really good defenseman. He's, really great. At first I was like, okay, why didn't they get a forward player? But after really looking down into it, guys, after what happened with making a trade with San Jose, I finally realized why they didn't. Guys, get this. San Jose, I feel so bad for you. You are, I will say this, you are getting a very good defenseman in Brent Burns. Yes, I said it. Wild have traded Brent Burns to San Jose, but we got probably the better end of the deal. I'm sorry, San Jose, but you get Brent Burns. I've been watching him play since the start he came here, okay? He's a great offensive defenseman, I'm not going to lie. He has, if you look at his stats, he had 17 goals last year for a defenseman. Now, that was third in the whole NHL league as far as goals scored by defensemen. But, guys, I absolutely hate Brent Burns' defense. I'm sorry, San Jose, that you're getting... He leaves his feet all the time. You'll see him just lay on the ice, try to do his last little hurrah before the other team scores. I hated his defensive schemes. I'm so glad that we got rid of him. I liked him for his offense, and we did draft him in 2003. He was drafted as a forward. So I don't know what our coaches at the time saw in him as a defenseman, but he was drafted as a forward. He's got the forward mentality in his mind. And he would be, put it this way, he'd be a lot better on forward than on defense. But I'm so stoked because, guys, we get young player Devin Setaguchi. Okay, he scored 30 goals in 08-09, then scored another 20 plus, and then another 20 plus. Okay, I'm stoked because if you look at the Wild right now, I think Havlat's the only one that scored 20 goals or more last year. So this is insane, guys. Get this: we get Setaguchi, and we also get last year's San Jose's first round pick, Charlie Coyle. So sorry, San Jose. Then we get the first pick in this year's draft, which happened to be the 28th overall pick, where we selected center Zach Phillips, which is awesome. And better yet, we get a second round pick in next year's draft. You guys are, I don't know what to say. I don't want to say anything bad about San Jose, but you guys gave us a hell of a deal. Hell of a deal. Like, you do not know how much each team can benefit from this, but more the Wild benefiting from it. Because then, on top of that, Brent Burns has 1 year on his contract left, so you have to re-sign him after his contract's over. So sorry, San Jose, but I honestly feel like you gave up a lot for a player that is extremely overrated at pretty much every position. So anyways, thank you very much for Devin Setaguchi and the ability for me to start collecting him, because that's a new Wild player, so gotta collect him. He's a Wild player. But, guys, that is why I had to make this video. I had to express my feelings on this trade. Super stoked about the draft. Getting 2 first-rounders, which is sick. A center, Zach Phillips, and defense, Jonas... forgot his name. What's his name? Let's see. It is Jonas Broden. That's what it is. Jonas Broden. So, pretty stoked on that, guys. Just absolutely stoked. But, guys, stay tuned for more videos. I will probably be having a box break coming up either a few days from now, and we'll go from there. So, peace.